the zone by Frolunda from right to left, and they'll move in. Getting it down low, Dower Nilsson recently signed his entry-level contract with the Detroit Red Wings, the team that drafted him back in 2023 in the third round. Dower Nilsson stabbing at it once and twice, kicks it up to his backhand. He's pinned along the end wall, and the puck is removed by Shinneman to center ice, turning Lulea through the neutral zone. Now they'll move it in, firing a shot off a stick that misses on the short side. It's picked up on the point. Eriksson to the corner to Shinneman. Hedquist going after it. Now Frolunda's defense tries to control. They need some help in the corner, and it's Henrik Terminus getting hit. Picked up again now on Otto Leskinen. Drives it in deep, but didn't stay there for very long because Frolunda wants to march out. 13:49 to go in the opening period. It's carried through the neutral zone. Now busting their way in. Shinneman fights off the check. He was hoping he drew a penalty. He looks over his shoulder to see if a referee had his arm in the air. And now we have Max Lindholm has a good laugh. Puck is fired around by Shinneman back to the blue line. Unable to be held in by Lulea. Now it's back in Frolunda territory. 13 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first. 0-0. Shots are 2-1. They're at a premium right now, but both teams have had at least one glorious chance so far. Now it's moved in. Dower Nilsson to the middle, inside the near circle. Played by Ivar Stenberg, who could be very well the first overall pick in the NHL entry draft. If not, he'll certainly go second or third. Lots of talk about him. Lots of talk about Viggo Bjork as well, and Djurgården. His season is over, however. Inside the far circle, now to the blue line. Wrister, blocked, rebound. Collected, and now Frolunda moving with a wrister that goes wide of Ford. Niederbach tries to hold on. He does. Nice pass between the circles. They center. Cross ice. That didn't get through. Good defensive coverage by Oscar Engson, the 32-year-old playing for his hometown team. Lulea on the breakout will get this puck out if they have an opportunity. Look out, you can't give it up there. They had iced the puck and they were desperate to make a change without icing it again as Levski tossed it back in his own zone. Shots are still very low again as his team is making a change. We're 7:23 before the end of the opening period, and it's 0-0. Here's a chance for Dower Nilsson. Shooting, hit the crossbar. A high-rising shot, beat the goalie, but hit the iron. What a release that was. Maybe it hit a stick and ramped up, or maybe it was just going right in. But it stays out nevertheless and remains 0-0. 6:50 left to go. Gorman out to stop it now. He's got an opportunity to distribute to Dominic Eagley, which he will. Eagley with 20 points in the regular season, and they'll get that puck over for Ivar Stenberg. Now they center. Cut off, however. To the line, Dower Nilsson held it in. He'll step in and firing a one-timer. What a save by Vord. From the right wing side, it was hammered, and Stenberg almost in it again. The breakout through the neutral zone. They get the red line. This will get back to center, and Dower Nilsson, as he went to dust it off, it was swatted off his stick. Picking it up is Niederbach. He'll deliver for the defense, and now Frolunda again through center ice. That pass missed Niederbach's stick. They'll try one more time. Almost the 16-minute mark here. Now we are as they cross over the red line. Were reacquired by Hikiliedis, 33-year-old from Helsinki. Two-time Liga champion as he played 12 seasons in SM Liga. Seconds if they don't score in the final 1:44 of the opening frame. As Frolunda wins the faceoff, and now on the near side is Stenberg. He had Hogberg back in the blue line. What do we have here? There's going to be a penalty on the play. It might be Stenberg who goes. Yes, it is, and that'll even things up at 4-on-4. Tuvert Olsen thought he was going to watch his power play get to work, but he will not. Watch Stenberg's stick. He gets knocked down and then, well, inadvertently colliding with Brumia. 30 seconds gone, second period. Lulea on the breakout, moving the puck to the center zone, taken away. Picking it up now, moving. Ivar Stenberg going wide. Stenberg looking, shooting, blocker, save there. Nice job on the high, going for Ivar Stenberg. Kept on the perimeter, and a good check by Winstrom. It comes free, and now it's in the corner again on the near side. The pass by Niederbach. Now it's Stenberg, the pass. Stenberg's right in front. Terminus couldn't shoot as it rolled towards him. And Lulea once again back out to center, but they turn it over. And now they move it back in to Frolunda here. Throwing it over to that left wing with Stenberg. 2.5 gone, second period. Ivar Stenberg has the puck in the point. Starting and stopping, now twisting and sending it down the left wing. Good possession here for Frolunda. Rister. That's in the go. He was resting in front of Matthias Ford, who didn't pick it up. And almost a 1-0 game as Ivar Stenberg couldn't put it home. Coming back the other way. Chance for Winstrom. He'll send it around. Linus Olmark. Exchanges with the defense. Stepping in is Brumia. 14 minutes and 45 seconds left. The best chance of the period, that one there for Lundus. They've had a couple in the middle frame. Again, no goal for them yet, or for Lulea for that matter. It remains 0-0. 5.5 gone. And now we have a stop and face-off is won out of the defensive zone. Now for London to the neutral zone, they'll bring it in. In the high slot, Tower Nelson couldn't acquire for a shot as it's rifled from center right off the goaltender. 11 minutes and 37 seconds left. This will be flipped down. Dower Nelson will get there in time. He looks, he centers, he deflects, shot. That's blockered away. 11:27 to go. Dangerous moment. Here's Koivistoinen as he distributes. Taking his time as Laskinen swatted off the stick, and it comes rolling back to center ice. 9 minutes and 55 to go. Christian Folin will distribute. His defense partner moves it here. Taking a look at his options was Isak Kiens. Now they center. Calling for it is Ivar Stenberg. Dower Nilsson glanced off his skates and goes back down the ice. Folin has a look again. We're past the halfway mark. Second period, 0-0 game. You got the feeling that one mistake is going to turn things around this game for one team or the other. Nobody wants to be the guy that makes that mistake, though. Here's a shot from the left wing side. Missed everything. Dower Nilsson picked it up. He's got help coming with him. Niederbach's in. Holds. Shoots. Save. And it's turned aside. Dower Nilsson again. To the blue line. Henrik Terminus. Stenberg. Fires and a save off the goaltender's stick. 9 minutes to go. Second period. Onside. No. 2 second period. Shots are 15-8 as the game begins to lean in favor of Frolunda. Terminus swatted it in the corner as he knocked it out of midair. Interesting, Tobias Norman didn't go to play that puck. He lets the defense go after it. Maybe that'll be something we'll be reminded of later on, but this shift looks like it's going to work out for Frolunda. Cross-ice pass down the left wing side. No shot. There comes one in the glove of the netminder who will just, well, he was going to let it go. It's been something they have to find a way to figure out as it's picked up by Dower Nelson. Johannesson was going to pinch in. He thought the better of it. Now he decides to. And it gets rolling to center ice, and it could be a break now. Look out. The Ennis is in. Shooting save. Kicked away off the left pad. Matthias Ford with an unbelievable save strike. That was Tobias Norman, rather, off the left pad, kicked it away. That was a giveaway at center ice. It almost resulted in a goal on the odd man rush. Top of the left circle. Shot by Stenberg. Didn't get through. Christian Folin. They'll play the puck below the goal line before it's regathered by Lulea. Now they'll toss it, trying to move to the center ice. Face off the left of Ford. It is one, and Lulea can march out from left to right. 0-0 game. 3 minutes and 20 seconds gone as this puck is cradled by the goalie. Lulea wins the faceoff and firing from the blue line deflects Eriksson lands out of play. They'll blow the whistle to center ice. And Lulea will also change their personnel. So in all of that, no shot on goal. This is a stop and play. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in regulation. 0-0. Are we going to overtime for the second time in this series? This is game 3. Game 1 with Anton Levshi, the hero with the extra session on the power play, ended the game 3-2. Game 2, a 7-0 win for Frolunda. We knew this game would look nothing like that one, and it clearly hasn't. Back there, center ice. Lulea's onside. They'll drop it. Holding up is Eriksson. He shot that one wide. Picking up the loose change on the left side is Isak Hedqvist to the corner. Pass missed the mark. He was going to target, but he'll go back and try to recover and take the puck. And now Hedqvist, and now Liedes. Niederbach knocked him down. Referee looked at it, said it was clean. There's no penalty. Tardif has it again. Over for Liedes now. From inside the circle. Shot, blocked, rebound to the point. Tardif will spin away from a hit. It's 1-on-2. He needed some support. He didn't get. And it's Stenberg will high flip it to center ice. Dower Nilsson will peel away and go. I believe Ratsalainen will take the face off and he wins it. Back to Linus Hogberg. Stenberg shoots, missed. He loves to go short side after that face-off win, but that one missed the mark. Almost a shorthanded break. Power play will be over in 35 seconds. Ivar Stenberg will dish to that right side. 3 minutes and 55 to go. Dower Nilsson. Pass is a bit behind him. He'll go back and corral it. Now for Stenberg. 3:47 left in regulation. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Ratsalainen takes a look at his options. Puts it back up top. Now Stenberg. Across. Shot. Scores! Power play goal! It's Stenberg with the pass, the shot deflects, and it's in. Perfect deflection, no chance for Matthias Ford on that, and it's in. So now we have a nail biter. Is whipped around. Two minutes and 5 seconds left to go. The high flip will get to the corner. Blue line. Now on the right wing side, Velin. That puck is rolled. Finally settled by Omar. He'll center off a stick. 95 seconds left to go. Frolunda to the neutral zone. And they'll get a hold of it. Isak Hiens making sure to get it wide of the goaltender. This bounces off the left wall. Stenberg shooting. Stopped. Rebound went off of bodies. Ivar Stenberg rifled it from an acute angle. Took a weird bounce. Levshi, he'll drive it back. Forecheck pressure supplied by Niederbach. Lulea now with Levshi. Right to left, and they'll throw it in. Frolunda let Isak Hiens play the puck, and Ivar Stenberg will take a look. The left shooting forward plays it on the right wall and down the ice. No icing as it deflects. Almost 2 minutes gone in the overtime. 1-1 game. We didn't get goals until late in the third period, and we got 2 right away. Stenberg, he'd love to add to his incredible career, albeit early, with an overtime game winner in the playoffs. That'd be nice to see from him. Not so much of... Frolunda wins the faceoff back to the blue line. Johannesson rolls it off the kick plate. Nearly 4 minutes into the overtime period. 1-1 game here in game 3. Smart play by Lulea, getting it in deep after they couldn't make a change on the icing, but Frolunda again moving to the center zone. Ivar Stenberg dangling, lost control, gets some support, now back on his stick. Johannesson has it again. Henrik Terminus floating it through center, turns it over. The exchange at center ice, regathered and picked up by Johannesson. Stenberg moving down the left side. He'll hit the brakes as he rolls the puck for Frolunda. He's seen a lot of great moments in his career with this team, including their Champions Hockey League championship that came earlier this season. Seemingly around that trophy all the time. They'd love to win another trophy. That's a big game. One big step would come with a victory in this contest to put them up in the series. Through center. Isak Hiens chased it down. Montesquieu was there. Now it's picked up and held onto by Andreasen as he'll fire it out to center. Nearly 8 minutes gone in the first overtime. This is an icing call as Koivustoinen